What? 不好意思，我刚在玩 PS5。
Jesse from Happy Gaming House here, and I've been thinking whether it's PC, console games, or portable, there has been one ironclad rule which has governed gaming, and that is that there's a trade-off between power and portability. See, if you wanted a graphical powerhouse, you're gonna have to pay for it in size. That's until streaming came along. We had the Google Stadia, that didn't work, and now the PlayStation Portable Remote Player. But one thing that icked me about that is you still got your small little screen. You can't take your home cinema experience with you until a new category emerged, and that's XR glasses. A category I've been interested in some time. See, the promise of XR glasses is you can take your games anywhere you want on the go and have the full experience. And thankfully, the people at Viture, one of the hottest XR companies around now, have given us a package of their XR glasses to try out today on the channel. So without further ado, let's give it a road test. Here it is on the front here, Viture, I guess virtual picture. And we've got their slogan there, the future is on view. So I'm very excited to see what these are all about. So I've got my trusty knife and let's unbox. Oh, got stickers. These are stylish. Viture 1, XR glasses, dock pack and cloud pack. Okay. Hey, does the trick. You've got the two, they've got the shades. Like a, yeah, Constantina. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I knew it was gonna open like this. What a way to open. Quick guide in this pocket. Safety guide lands in this pocket. Then now the piece de resistance. Let's take this away. It's the moment of truth. Dun 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 dun. Viture! These are flash. These are real flash. You can see they got some speakers in the corner here. On both sides. Some buttons down here. The glasses themselves are really shiny. And there's some things to adjust up there. Okay, this is the remote play dock here. Wow. Okay, so it just opens up like that. Snaps open. It's got a really fine finish. Feels really good. Guess I'm gonna give a little 12 to the camera. I don't know how this looks, but it's certainly lightweight with the weight distributed here. It doesn't really move too much. If I jump around, it seems to stay in place. It's pretty interesting because a lot of the other XR glasses you see are connecting to your phone. So this is more of a premium build product. It's pretty interesting that they have this dedicated remote play streaming thing option with these glasses. But the real question is, do they work? So we're gonna test them out. Just hold that down. There we go. I heard a buzz. That must mean I'm in. It's a little blurry, so I'm gonna have to adjust at the top. These actually go to an eyesight degree of 500. So for them to really execute on this, it's all about the screen. This is an XR screen after all. So after I've got it set up in terms of dialing in all the knobs and getting the right nose bridge, I do find the image quality is quite clear and rather comfortable. We've got two 1080 screens here with 60 frames per second. And yeah, the resolution is nice. Eye strain could be an issue. I'm wondering after long play sessions whether that's going to become a problem. Now what they claim is this replicates a 120-inch screen. In terms of how much real estate it's taking up in your vision, yeah, sure, 120 inches, but in terms of feeling, not quite there, but still it feels large enough to play. We're going to try out some really modern games and see if it feels more epic when we do that. So we've got PS Play, Xbox Play, YouTube, a bunch of streaming services, and Steam Link here. I don't know if I like this D-pad sort of thing, but there are some other input options if this is a little too awkward for you. I can actually go to head gaze navigation, pop that on. Oh yeah, that's actually really good. So head gaze navigation means I'm basically just looking at what I'm trying to select. But another thing you can do is which actually has an app, and you can use the touchscreen on your phone to navigate. So one thing that's really important, of course, is adjusting the brightness up here. And these lenses are photochromatic. So if I give this a tap, now you should be able to see it on camera. Give this a tap like that, they open up, see? So you can block out a lot of the ambient light just using that feature here. The lens itself will darken. If you've still got too much light, you actually have these which can physically just clip on like so and block out the light. You can take your screen and put it on ambient mode. Basically, you tap this button here and the screen shrinks into the corner. The fan is kind of annoying. If you go down to device preferences, there is actually a quiet mode. And I put that on for a while, but what happens is it does heat up a bit more. One other feature that's really cool actually, if you just get that the photochromatic button here and you hold it down, you're gonna switch over to 3D mode. They have a 3D player already built into the store. Okay, so I'm in the main screen here. So we're just gonna open up PS Play as an example and test out the streaming capabilities. There's only one option if we want to put this thing through its paces, and that's Gran Turismo 7. Pretty readily distinguishable playing this versus if I had it up on my TV. It certainly still looks pretty damn good because it is GT7, but when you've got a game at this high end, you're going to notice if anything's off. So it's a bit more apparent that it's not the full deal here. I guess that's also partially a network issue. So in terms of streaming games, good experience so far, but I think we need to take this outside for some remote play.
Whoa! Do you have battery on your scooter? I've probably got more battery on this. We're gonna go on that camping trip next week, right?
Yeah, and you're gonna bring this glass again.
Of course, I want to play this on the Great Wall. I can play Three Kingdoms.
Okay, Three Kingdoms has nothing to do with the Great Wall, okay?
Let's talk use cases. If you got the neck ring, you probably want to get about the house to different rooms. It's really good for that. Or if you have a reliable access to 5G, then you can play your games on the go. But for a lot of people, they have their consoles right here, especially portable consoles. You might want to hook up directly because that way you're going to get a direct video feed and the quality is going to be crisp. Here, the Viture mobile dock. It has HDMI, but it's also got USB-C. So it actually comes with, as standard in the package there, has two frames. It has one for the Switch and one for the Steam Deck. So all you do, it's pretty easy. You line up the holes and you pop it in, the back there, like that. That just pops in. And the interesting thing I will note as well, there are 2 slots, which means yes, of course, you can actually do 2-player with this as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in, fire up my Switch. I can spin around, I can do it. Like there is no lag, there is no visual artifacts, there is nothing discernible to me to say this is anything but the original game. One interesting feature is battery life. This has apparently about 6 hours of battery life there. You can absolutely take this on a long train drive, even a flight. You could play Zelda for the whole 6 hours.
I've got a big 110-inch screen in front of me. I'm still aware enough of my environment that I can get around, and it's quite easy to just press the button down here and then open up my view. Here we are, give that a tap, and now I can see everything. So I'm playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and I must say it looks stunning on this. Whatever position I'm in, I can play the game. I don't worry about moving around, so it's perfect to game on the go.
So does this resolve the age-old conundrum of power and portability? Well, with the Viture I can play my AAA titles on the go and anywhere in my house, and almost approximate a home cinema experience. Now granted, there are visual artifacts and some lag on occasion, and that depends on your network. Apart from some small niggling problems, maybe battery life on the neck ring and that fan sound can be a little bit troublesome. I gotta say, it's more than a usable product. I haven't encountered any noticeable eye strain, though I know people have had differing experience with these type of XR glasses. My overall impressions of the Viture is it's a solid entry in this emerging category of XR glasses. Right off the bat, everything functions well. I think with what I got here, I would be willing to use it as it is. There's nothing that when I use the Viture that I think, oh wait a minute, it's really lacking this. So, and just from a design standpoint and a build quality standpoint, it's top notch. So I've got to hand it to the people at Viture. I want to thank them for allowing them to review their product. And I've included a link to Viture's official website down below if you want to check that out. I'll see you next time.